guys, my name is Marina, and today I'm going to be talking about something very personal, and I wanted to share my journey as well on Mounjaro. I started Mounjaro. First of all, I called in my doctor and I said, listen, I've tried all kinds of different ways to lose weight. I've been on Weight Watchers, I've been on the keto, and I wanted to try this new medication, the injection, Mounjaro, that everybody's talking about it. A lot of my friends using it and they see results. So I wanted to try it and see. So of course I asked her if we can first do the lab and see, maybe there's something hidden that I don't see, I don't know. So we did the lab and everything looked normal, within normal range. The only thing was a little bit slightly elevated was my A1C. So she considered this as a pre-diabetic, but I do check every now and then in the morning, like on the empty stomach, my sugar, and it's normally under 100. So I'm not sure why that particular time or whatever, how it came up to this kind of, slightly elevated A1C. I think it was like 5.9. And I asked her if we can, if she can do me a prescription for Mounjaro, and she said, let's try and see. So I did get the Mounjaro. So the first one was for 2.5, and I took that for 1 month. And within 1 month, I did lose 13 pounds. So I think the biggest one was the first week, and the second week was less, and the third week was kind of even more less. And I'm not sure what it has to do with, but I think I am happy overall that within a month I did lose 13 pounds. So this week I started, after a month, she went up on the dose. So I started my 5 milligram dose. So I did on Thursdays. So Thursdays are my days. And so far, as far as the side effects, even with the 2.5 and with 5, it's a slight nausea. So it's not like you're about to throw up. Sorry for TMI. But it's kind of there, and sometimes it's when you're hungry, sometimes if you eat something, so it's just different. So nausea, and for nausea to be interesting, kind of like some people take some different stuff. So one thing that my doctor did say that just treat this journey as if you're pregnant and you're nauseated. So just try to eat a little bit at a time. And so if you feel nauseated, just eat something little, of course not sugary stuff, but something. So, and I did that, and overall it wasn't bad. But if I did get kind of nauseated and it would not go away, to my surprise, you know what helped me? I guess everybody have their own little thing to share, but mine is olives, I swear. So, and it happened that one of my friends invited me for some get together, and I was kind of like on my, I think like second week of the 2.5. So, and I was kind of like nauseated, and you know how when you get together you want to eat and munch on something. So she had like a little charcuterie board, and there were some green olives, and so I kind of like tried one, and I can feel it right away that my nausea kind of like started to go away. So I took like the second one. So after that, I decided that this is what's gonna help me, and it's a natural and it's healthy, you know, way. So I get this from Trader Joe's. There was actually a different kind of bottle, but for some reason they are no longer carrying it. So I get this. It has some it still has some pits in it, or like the stones inside, which I like, so I kind of like chew on it, you know. So these green ones are like my lifesavers. So even if I go somewhere, I usually get like 2 or 3 in the Ziploc, so it can go with me. So if it hits me, I can just, you know, take it in and chew on it. And it's actually really, before I used to hate them. I used to like the black olives. But since going on this Mounjaro journey, this is my favorite. thing to do. And the other side effect I was getting is constipation, and it's usually like a second or third day of the injection, and some people take in all kinds of different stuff, but so I try to do like a natural well. For example, some dates, like those little dates that you can buy again from the Trader Joe's, or you can get it at Costco or any store. So I think they help you with your number 2. Or if it gets, like if it's by end of the second day, like it's bothering me, I usually do this, and it's called Smooth Move. It's in a box you can get at any grocery store. And I take this, it's kind of very interesting taste. To me, it tasted, especially after not having too much or a lot of sweets during the first month, it tasted sweet to me, where before it would taste like tea to me. So I would take this one at evening, and by morning, you're happy. You know what I mean? So this is the 2 things that help me with my kind of side effect journeys, which is the green olives, and I only use like once, so I try to eat more like a food that helps me with my side effects. So but other than that, so I'm on my 2nd month, so I'm finished with my 2.5, which is 1 month. And yes, I do have insurance, but it didn't cover this particular medication, and I specifically wanted this particular medication because I've heard a lot of reviews about it. So, and the only thing was covered by my insurance was Ozempic. So she said, my doctor said that if it's not gonna go through, we can always try Ozempic. But I really wanted to do this one because it's kind of like stronger, more effective, and instead of like trying like different ones, I just rather go straight to the good one, So I was able to get it filled by CVS at my local Target store. They do have CVS pharmacy there. And I was able, so last month I did pay $25 using the coupon from the manufacturing, that you can go Mounjaro website, and you answer a couple of questions, and you'll get it either as a printout or as an email sent to you for that coupon to use. So basically, my CVS, they try to run by the insurance, and of course they said, well, you have to get prior authorization and all that. So I told them that I do have coupon. So after I tell them that, they were able to get it down to $25 per box. So, and box has 4 pre-filled pens in it. And I was able to get it for $25. In the 2nd month, when we switched up to 5 milligram, 5 mg, I was also charged $25 only by using the coupon that comes in from the Mounjaro. And this particular injection, I know like with the other ones you have to like kind of like take apart, like insert like a needle and take out, but this one, it's kind of very easy. All you do is take off this part, okay, and then you do it either at the on your belly, around your belly button, like I would do like 2 fingers away from the belly button, or you can do your thigh, or you can do your arms. So for me, I chose to do on my belly. And so what I do is you have to get it situated, this area, and then you have to switch, like it's unlocked when you first get it, and you have to switch it to unlock. And then you have to press this button, and then you have to listen for the click. So whenever this medication will be inserted, meaning like all in your body, you will hear the sound click. That's mean your like all of your medication is finished. So then you can remove. And of course, before you try injection it, you have to do like with the alcohol swab, like you have to kind of prep the area. And then you prep the area again, and then you cover it, and then you put it away in the safe, sharp container storage where you can later dispense it. So far, I am excited. I'm excited, and I know it's a long journey, but I also learned, like, this year I'm 45, so I've tried, I think, actively since I was like, I want to say 20, to do the natural way. There was a couple of times where I was successful and I lost like 50 pounds, but it was with the medication. I don't know if you guys remember, there used to be Herbalife. It was kind of like pills you have to take like morning, afternoon, or like for energy, or for like whatever, the fat burning. But of course I gained it all back. And so one thing for me was not so much how much I eat, but one thing for me was the sweets. Like, I used to love sweets. So if we would go somewhere, if somebody would be eating steak, I would choose to go and just take like some kind of cake or cheesecake, or it has to be like some kind of like good chocolate, you know. So for a month, I haven't been eating all that, and believe me, that was my like obsession. And if I did try some, like my daughter came by and she bought some sweets and she goes, "Oh, mom, try it." So if I did try like one bite, within a little bit, I want to say like within 15-20 minutes, I felt nauseated, even from just trying one bite of it. Okay. So an interesting part is, like, I don't want it so much. And even if I want to something like, for example, I get some chocolate that's sugar-free, again, from Trader Joe's. Or like if I'll want something with my tea, I'll have a couple of dates, you know, like with the tea. So, but other than that, I try to concentrate on some protein. So in fact, I picked up a couple of protein drinks from Costco. And they also have that Fairlife protein drinks in there. And if I ever on the go, I just take that with me. Or, you know what the interesting thing was? I take this with my coffee in the morning, and I just pour it, and it just tastes so good. Plus, I know I'm getting protein. So my thing was concentrate on protein intake, and of course some vegetables and some fruits. But the main thing when I do go for food, it's gonna be protein. A lot of it was the rotisserie chicken. We do have nugget here that sells like really good one. Or if I really want something so I can have it on hand, we do have boiled eggs that I boil like, you know, like 10-15 at a time. But mainly concentrate on protein intake. And then I do take multivitamins, and then I do take vitamin D, just because at some point I was low and I'm like, okay now. So doctor wanted me to continue with the regular like 2000, I think 2000 units they call it. So nothing extra than that. I know some people started taking biotin to make sure that their hair is not thinning out or losing. Haven't started doing that yet, because I do have enough in my multivitamins that I'm taking. So hopefully that will not be an issue. And if later I'll notice something, then I always can switch up on some more biotin or something, you know, for my hair and my nails and my teeth. So far, I am happy. I know it's a journey. I know it's a long way, but I think at this point, and for me right now, the situation is so perfect. My daughter is out of the house. Not perfect that she's out of the house, but she's out studying at the university. And my husband, he doesn't mind, you know, protein. So basically we have to worry about feeding ourselves only, not the kids, you know. So, and it's kind of easier. So I don't have to worry about like cooking for family and making sure that, you know, they eat something, you know, like they're not going to eat protein only with some vegetables. So they want something different and stuff, you know. So for me, it's kind of different time in my life. So it was kind of perfect to incorporate this long overdue kind of like do something about it, quote unquote. And for me, it's not so much, oh, I want to look thin. For me, I want to feel good. That's what my main thing. And it's not so much, I mean, I always, even though I was always overweight, I never felt like, oh my God, I'm so ugly, nothing like that, okay? but I just want to feel good. I know I have some hip situation where I have like a hip dysplasia, so I know it's going to help me with that. So, and my main thing is to feel better, okay? Not so much so I can wear those skinny jeans, or of course that's probably, if I'm, staying on it and I'm dedicated to it, that will come along too. But the main point for me was to feel good, meaning when I'm walking, I don't want to be in pain, or like to be in less pain in the beginning. So far, I'm like excited. My expectation was like, yes, I know people losing weight, but from the first month, I was like, am I gonna lose any? So I did lose 13 pounds, and I keep hearing that some people do less, some people do more. And I do understand that everybody's journey is different. And my expectation to continue to lose weight or not to gain any for some of the weeks, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna take you along for the journey of my Mounjaro and the weight loss process, and hopefully you can continue on. And if you are one of those also who's trying to lose weight, let's do this together. Let's cheer each other up, and let's just hope that this will help us to feel better, to be healthy, and to enjoy ourselves and enjoy life. I'll see you next time, and I hope you can hit that subscribe button, and I hope you can leave some comment. If you started on this Mounjaro medication, I want to hear how you feel and which week or which month are you on it, and how's your success. Do you have any side effects? Because I'm all new to this, I'm still learning, but I'm excited, and if anybody's thinking about it, I think you should give it a try. But one thing for sure, like if anybody would ever ask me, I want to say, like, always do the lab first. Make sure that nothing like rings a red bell, make sure that everything looks within normal, so, and if you need to address anything, you need to address prior to taking this medication. And what I wanted to do, like probably like in a couple of months, like do like another lab and see how, of course I have to check with the doctor, and I wanted to check how I'm doing. So I hope to see you next time. Thanks, bye.